Okay, so today we're gonna do an oil change on a Porsche Boxster. It's the 981 generation. I have it on ramps already, so what you're gonna need, obviously the pan for the oil, filter. This is a Wix filter, and you could use 5W40 or 0W40 oil. Mobile one, it has to have right here, Porsche A40, so it has to be approved by that. And you need, people say you need a 74 millimeter. I have a 76 and that seems to work. So the 74 was too small, even though everyone's saying to use the 74. It might work for you, it might not. If not, then try the 76. So I'll get under the car and I'll show you what needs to be done. So we're under the car right now. Here is the oil pan, and I have an 8 millimeter on an extension, so just gonna break it loose. Okay, that wasn't so tight, but yeah, it's an 8 millimeter. Make sure you have the pan underneath you. And there it goes. I had the car running for maybe 3-4 minutes before I did this. And yeah, I'll get back to you once I'm gonna do the filter, which is a little bit back there. I'll let this drain and then I'll go to that. Also, another thing, notice how the drain plug is all the way at the end of the oil pan. So you want the car level, otherwise the oil will pool up here on this side and you won't get all of it out. I mean, it won't be that much, but if you want to get it all out, make sure the car is level. My driveway is on an incline, so these ramps make the car level, so all the oil can come out. It's not a big deal if you don't do that, but just to get the oil, all of the oil out, then you know, you want to do that. All right, and now for the filter, you're gonna want at least a 10-inch extension, because it's pretty far up in there. You'll see when I get there. I took the oil cap off the oil fill so it flows better. So it's still draining. It's been maybe 5 minutes, so I'll give it a bit more time. All right, I'm gonna remove the oil filter now. It's right there. As you can see, it's pretty deep in there, so you do need that at least a 10-inch extension. And like I said before, I had a 74 millimeter oil wrench. It was too small, so I got the 76 and it fits perfectly on it. So here it goes, loosening it. Oh, okay, there it is. There's a lot of oil coming from it. Didn't expect that. It's kind of difficult to get out, actually. So there's the oil filter in there. Yeah, this isn't like, look at this. The oil's all on here, dripping onto the driveway and stuff. Yeah, that's not good. It's gonna be hard. That's the thing, like, it's hard to clean the oil off of the driveway. So that sucks. that happened because I guess I got the oil filter, it got stuck, as you saw in the video. So I guess you have to be careful with that. So it got stuck, spilled all on here, and now it's dripping down. See, it's still draining. So I'll give it a few more minutes. It's been probably like 10-12 minutes now. Okay, so basically what I think happened with what caused the oil to spill is I left this on, and it's a very tight fit to take this out, and I guess the added thickness with the wrench wasn't allowing the filter housing to come out fully. So I had to clean everything off with just paper towels. And next you want to, there's a little notch here. Take the old gasket off. The filter in the box should come with a new one. So get some oil around it, you know. And there it goes. So it should sit here. And then filter just sits like this. So yeah, and then I'll go put it in and show you how that is. Here's the old filter. You can kind of look through, see if there's any metal flakes stuck in it, you know, just to check up on the engine. You could cut it and you'll get an even better view. Okay, back under the car. You really gotta push up, and then it'll catch the threads. Okay. Can get in there like this. And it's 25 foot-pounds, I believe. So okay, right now I'm just cleaning up the top here, which is where a lot of the oil was that spilled. It's all like in these rails and it's coming out the end here. And it's been, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe, and the oil is still draining. I'm probably just gonna put the drain plug back in and fill it up. You don't have to get like every single bit out. Okay, clean this off. Put your new crush washer on, and then hand tighten it first, make sure it's threading on good, and you tighten it to 35 foot-pounds. So that's about it. You don't want to do it too tight, too loose. If you do it too tight, you can strip this out and you have to replace the whole oil pan. Too loose, and it could just drip out, you know. But clean it off good. Now we're gonna fill it up. Okay, like I said before, 040 European car formula and Porsche approved, Porsche A40 approval. So the car takes 8 quarts. Each one of these has 5. So I'll fill up this with this one completely. And then the second one, I'll try to measure it out as best as I can, and then slowly, you know, top it off as I go. Okay, so I'll let the rest of that one drain. Then I'll move on to that. Check underneath, make sure, you know, you tightened up everything properly. Especially around the drain plug. Okay, so if you go through the menu right now, it won't be available because you have to, I guess, drive the car a little bit or have it running and get it up to temperature. So I'll do that. And so I thought I'd show you guys the oil after 5,000 kilometers. It's pretty dark, but yeah, that's how it looks. So alright, so after driving the car, as you can see, oil level is at minimum, so I'm gonna go back home and top it off. Okay, so I got home. I'm gonna add some more. Probably like, I don't know, they said it was at minimum. So I'll go like maybe 1 quart and see where it's at, and then if it's still low, I'll keep adding some. So okay, so after topping it off, it says it's okay. Yeah, so I added like about a little over 1 quart to it from when it was low. So just for reference, this is what was left. So about 2 quarts, and that filled up the car. So 2 5-quart jugs of oil, and then that's what's left of it. So now I have to clean up all this mess. And yeah, I don't know if you guys think it's worth it to do it yourself. So everything cost me about $120, $130 Canadian, and I believe Porsche charges like 300, maybe 350 for their oil change. So I don't know, I just did this for fun. If you guys think it's worth it to do, then I guess do it. If not, then go to Porsche and get it done. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah.